Hello, I'm back with a new Patagonia. And approximately 3 days ago, I said, I don't think I'm ever going to film a haul video. And I got a lot of feedback in my DMs. And here I am an immediate sellout. A couple things that people mentioned, they said, even if the hauls aren't recent, they'll go back and watch them. Or other people said that their hauls were their most monetized YouTube videos, or they would sell things from viewers watching the hauls. So here I am, I'm gonna give it a shot. Yesterday I went to a local consignment store that had 50% off, and they had this deal where you could pay $5 and you could enter the store 2 hours before the general public. So my mom and I did that. We were maybe like the 6th, 7th people in line. So we get in, grab our cards, I immediately go to the coats. One of the first things I pick up is, of course, Patagonia. Gotta stick to my brand. This is a girls 14, so I don't think I'm gonna get as much out of it as I would if it was an adults, but this is in really good condition. This is the Los Gatos quarter zip fleece. Los Gatos means the cats in Spanish, but it's also a place in California, which is probably what they named it after. They probably didn't name it after the cats. And then let me pull out a couple other things. So then on a new rack, we found these orange tab Levi's, and I immediately showed my mom okay, this is good. And then also if the tag on the inside says 100% cotton, that's a good sign that they're vintage, because now most of them have a cotton 98%, 2% polyester or something. So I bought these for $6.50. So really excited about those. That was a first time find. I don't pick up a lot of jeans normally because I don't like photographing them, but if it's worth a lot of money, then I'll pick them up. So a couple other things. I got this Athleta puffer coat. I want to say it's the Walk About It jacket. It's a size large. I did look up comps on this because I wasn't too confident in it, and there's not a ton for sale. I paid up for this. I paid $25. My total for the trip was over $300 because I paid up so much more for stuff than I would normally. I don't go to this store very often because their prices are higher than I would want to pay to resell, unless you find something on sale. Moving into my Lululemon pile, I found this little one size wrap. These one size sweaters always do pretty good for me in the winter, just because so many more people are able to buy them as opposed to if you just got something that was small or medium or whatever. So I'll need to look up comps on this exact style, but pretty cute. Let me know if you're cold in the office and you need it. This next one my mom found. This is also a Lululemon hoodie. This is a size 12. The rip tag's still attached. It's in beautiful condition, and I paid $12.50. The thing about this consignment store is the sellers, they get 40% of your actual price. So I paid $12.50. The person who sold this Lululemon hoodie, they're getting maybe $6. That's not a ton, which is why I don't really sell there. And then next is this men's Lululemon quarter zip. This is a medium, and if you are flipping through the racks and they don't have a rip tag, the men's have these little embroidered lines here. They represent the 3 L's in Lululemon. And then of course, you can look around for the logo. It's kind of hard to see on this. Honestly, I think this would be a cute color for women's as well. Maybe I'll wear it. I should not. If you see me wearing it, please yell at me. And then one thing about this consignment store is you just need to know more brands than the people pricing this stuff. So here's a couple things I got that they should have marked up higher. This is a Girlfriend Collective sports bra. I paid $2.50 for it. I've never found Girlfriend Collective before, so I'm pretty excited. This is an XL. It doesn't have padding. I find that sports bras with padding usually go for more money. But it's such a good brand and it's in good condition, so I think I'll be able to make some good money off of that. And then next, Rails is another brand that this consignment store doesn't know about. So again, I paid $2.50 for this shirt, which is cheaper than I would pay at like any thrift store in the area. Just like a little denim long sleeve and then ties at the neck. This is a small. I gotta tell you guys the sizes so you can buy it. Shoot me some offers in the comments. And then, okay, then I have a couple different piles of stuff. Harley-Davidson, college gear, Athleta. I found a ton of Athleta. One more thing my mom found, she found these Carhartt flannel lined jeans new with tags. They are $34.36. Again, I don't sell a ton of jeans, so I only pick them up if they're like special. And Carhartt does pretty good for me, even though I don't know if you've heard recently people are like burning their Carhartt stuff. I don't know what exactly Carhartt did, but it was something about vaccines. But there are still people out there who are gonna buy Carhartt, so I'm still gonna source it and sell it to those people. So I also sell a lot of college gear. For me, it's a lot of Iowa State and University of Iowa because I am located in Iowa. I've dabbled with other schools before, but really you want the bigger schools. They're gonna have a lot of current students and they're gonna have a lot of alumni or just fans in general who wanna support, you know, their football team, their basketball team, whatever. And one thing about this consignment store is they price based on brands. So like a lot of these, like this brand is nothing special, J America. So they priced it really cheap. I paid $4. This is an XL. And the ones with like raised text or like embroidered designs, those do really well for me. This is an older logo for the team. So, you know, keep that in mind. It may be vintage. I don't think this one is, but screen printed ones still will do well. But like these ones that are a little bit extra go for a little bit more money, a little bit faster. So this nice hoodie. And then I have no team loyalty, so I also source for the competitor, University of Iowa. This one's also an XL. Again, this is like stitched on there, so that's always good. And again, it was really cheap because they don't care about this brand. I paid $4.50 for this one. And then lastly, in terms of school apparel, I got this windbreaker. I sold a decent amount of these last year during football season, so you know, always an easy flip. I tend to get these at garage sales a lot is where I find them. So this one's a medium. If we got any Iowa fans out there, let me know and I can hook you up. And then I got a ton of Athleta. There must have been some girl who was an extra small in Athleta and she's not making very much money this weekend because I bought a ton of her stuff. So we got this little top. This just like has this little cinch at the bottom, which I thought was really cute. It's an extra small. Then we have this one, which is like, it looks like an octopus at the bottom. I think you could tie it in the front here and then also in the back, or you could tie it like on each side. I'll have to look at like modeled photos. Also an extra small. This one's like a sweatshirt-y material. And then this top was new with tags. This is the Mindset sweatshirt. Some of these when I like find them thrifting, they're like really pilly and I don't pick them up, but I was like, oh, awesome, new with tags. I will get it. And then also this top was new with tags. I was like, girl, you got a shopping addiction. You need to stop it. This is the seamless sweatshirt. This one's really cute. It seems like a little cropped, but like the material is thicker. All of these are an extra small. And then finally, in terms of Athleta, we have this like black sweatshirt. I thought, you know, dark colors and neutrals are very in right now. So I was like, awesome, I'll pick this up. Great condition. Thank you, extra small Athleta girl. Okay, and then I've also had a lot of people message me wanting to know about how I determine picking up Harley-Davidson. T-shirts are usually a quick like $15, $20 flip for me, but there are certain things I look out for that will determine if I'm willing to spend more money on it, or other things that aren't t-shirts that sell for more money. So one of the best things I got was this women's leather Harley-Davidson jacket. This is a large, so that's a pretty good size. If it was like a smaller and extra small, it would probably just take longer to sell. So bigger sizes are better. The one thing that I don't particularly love about this jacket is that the only way you'd know it's Harley-Davidson is if you look at the tag, or if you look at this little like emblem, very small on the back, it'll still sell for good money, but I found that a lot of people, they want you to look at them and know that they're wearing Harley-Davidson. So like big logos are great, all the zippers work, this is like in such good condition. So I paid $25. Comps are kind of all over the place for leather jackets. So if you find one, just like do your research, set your price high, be willing to accept offers. Because some of them are listed for as high as $300. Some of them are like $70. But I was like, okay, I can get my money back pretty quickly on that. And then I picked up quite a few different tops. So my mom found this one. This is the first Harley-Davidson dry fit shirt I've seen. So logo's not great. One thing that I make sure to do when I list is if they have this like city and state, I always put that in the description in the title in case people are wanting to collect a shirt from every state and that's how they're searching. So I make sure to do that. But this is a women's large, so again, a good size. And then I haven't seen anything like this before. This is like a plaid, like pearl snap button down. So you have like the little logo here, but then on the back, nice and big, it says Harley-Davidson. So I know that'll sell. Again, this is a large, so good size, looks in good condition. Another women's large, purple. Again, very obvious that it's Harley-Davidson. Says the city and state on the back. And then this is a small, this looks like very, very small. So I'm definitely gonna have to put measurements when I list this, and I'm really worried it's gonna get returned because they'll be like, oh, it doesn't fit. But yeah, one thing I've noticed is for men's Harley-Davidson stuff, black or like gray, those sell better. Whereas like I have an orange Harley-Davidson shirt, it's been sitting forever. Whereas with women's stuff, like either blacks, neutrals, but also colors will sell really well. So if you're like thinking about whether you should pay up for a men's Harley-Davidson shirt, if it's black and if it's in a good size, that's usually my determining factor. And then I also got quite a few sweatshirts. These are normally like a good $30 flip for me. This is a women's medium, and this has the Wounded Warrior Project on the back, so anything making it like a little special is always good. So before I sold a Harley-Davidson Army shirt, that was a nice flip, so I think this would be good. Lots of military supporters out there. And then I also got this women's Harley-Davidson jacket, also large, nice and thick, says Harley-Davidson, very, very obvious on the back. It does have these like, kind of like bedazzled buttons. One thing about Harley-Davidson stuff, women's, there's a lot of stuff that's bedazzled, but if you're buying it secondhand, I always make sure that like all of them are there, or at least enough that you wouldn't notice any are missing. So I will pass on it if like you can very obviously tell that when it was washed or whatever, they got picked off. So I want the design to look how it's intended to. And then just another little hoodie. This is a women's large, again, lots of larges. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And then lastly, this hoodie. This one doesn't have anything on the back. They'll still sell, but ones with front and back designs are really good. This one is also large. So there are a couple other things, nothing like super exciting that I would want to record right now. But yeah, that was the bulk of my haul. Thank you for sticking around for my first haul video. Learning a lot. I have like 160 followers right now, 40 watch hours. I'm on my way to getting monetized, so please subscribe. If you're feeling real generous, you can play my videos on a repeat loop all day long. So yeah, thanks guys.